let's get in unit 1103. So guys, you'll notice as soon as we walk in, beautiful flooring. You've got nice shiplap up on the wall in the halls. Now to your right, you have a bedroom. Up ahead towards the right, you have a bathroom. Straight ahead, it takes you right on into the kitchen and living room. And to the left, you have a bedroom. Let's start with the left bedroom. As you can see in here, two nice full-size beds. You have a nice view here, which is super cool. Always a plus. You're not facing a storage room or some other kind of awkward window if you're in the interior of a building. Now, I do want to point out here that an owner's closet is absolutely huge, especially one that locks well and is of good size, like this one here. There is a closet here. Super cool. Your owner's closet is going to be where you're going to be storing all of your supplies if you plan on self-managing. So you want a good size owner's closet. That way you can only come once a year and update it and stock it. Now, that is your other bedroom on the right-hand side. Again, two nice full-size beds, flat screen TV, and another stunning view, which again is a major plus because you could have an inside view. You could be looking at a storage room or the elevators in the interior of the building. And you do have another closet straight ahead to the right. Let's just take a peek at this one. As you can see here, good size closet. Now on the left, we do have our washer and dryer and our HVAC system, as you can see here. And then to the right, we do have our bathroom, good size bathroom, tub shower combo. Everything is modern and updated. That's what you're looking for in a unit. People are going to be looking at these pictures and they're going to choose the units that are updated. Beautiful kitchen. As you can see, shiplap, gorgeous flooring. We have a double sink, nice backsplash, and beautiful wall decor. Now, to the right is our master. The left is our dining room and our living room. The kitchen flows seamlessly into the dining room, flowing seamlessly into the living room. Guys, that's going to make for, basically that open concept. That's what you're looking for. Beautiful flat screen TV, nice accent wall, fireplace, and the moneymaker. There you go, guys. A very spacious balcony. As you can see here, it does also have access to the master, which is super cool. This in my opinion, is the #1 moneymaker in your oceanfront condo unit. You have to have a spacious balcony, and this unit has one. Now, you come into the master, you do have a flat screen on the wall. I do also want to point out that, and it might seem silly, but there are ceiling fans in these units in all the rooms with lights. That is a huge perk. Some units do not have ceiling fans and light switches on the walls. So you have lamps, which is not fun. Now, this is your master bathroom. As you can see here, tub shower combo, nice light fixture. Everything's modern and trendy. It's really sharp. That's what's going to show up well in those photos on Airbnb and VRBO. So again, you'll notice an absolutely stunning unit. Stay tuned, because in the rest of the video, property has appreciated to $1 million. You are left with $400,000 in profit. Now let's talk through the projected profitability of a 3-bedroom unit here at the Sand Dunes Resort. I'm going to help you identify the oceanfront condos that have a historical performance of being profitable. Look at what's coming up next. All right, let's check out some of these other amenities, the beach access and the pool. As you can see here, guys, pretty stunning. This is right next to the tiki bar and restaurant. Neptune mini golf. Let's get in here and check out the Sand Dunes Resort. Now this is the lobby area. This place is massive, guys, so there's a lot to it. Just around all these pillars, as you can see. That's where we're going, guys. That beachfront kitchen and bar. I want you to see that. You can see here. Look at that, guys. Pretty cool little spot, huh? And it's right alongside some great amenities. The fitness center. Let's get in here and check it out. TV. Got some equipment, treadmill, bikes. Not bad. All right, let's check out some of these other amenities, the beach access and the pool. As you can see here, guys, pretty stunning. This is right next to the tiki bar and restaurant, beachfront restaurant. Lots to do, as you can see. And of course, some excellent beach access, as you can see. Nice little spot to lay out. Shower right here on the access. And sure enough, you are pretty much on the beach. Stay tuned, because in the rest of the video, now the reason why it's only $400,000 in profit is now leverage the concept of using borrowed money to increase potential returns. Now guys, your HOA fee is going to include electric in the common areas. It's going to have water and sewer, trash pickup, elevator service. It's also going to include your pool service, your landscape lawn, your insurance, your manager, your rec facilities, legal and accounting, master antenna, cable TV, common maintenance and repair, electric in the unit, which I remind you is a big one, and pest control. Not all of your oceanfront condos do allow for electric in the unit as far as that HOA fee goes. So always want to look for that and internet, because if you plan on self-managing, then it's going to make it a whole lot easier, you know, rather than having to pay separate bills in different places, just writing one HOA check fee each month. Neptune mini golf.
I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because you can enjoy and increase the passive income of your oceanfront condo through the 20 to 22 million tourists that visit the #2 vacation destination on the East Coast each year. Not only can you enjoy the equity paid for by visiting tourists, but you can also anticipate the over 100% appreciation experience at many of the oceanfront resorts in our market during the recent decade. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because you can depreciate them, reducing your overall tax burden, keeping more money for you and your loved ones, and ensuring unnecessary taxes aren't paid.
Now, if you choose to use off-site property manager as opposed to the on-site property manager, your guests can still use all of the amenities except for the water park, which again is a pretty huge perk. So you got to kind of toss that up and see if that's going to work well for you and your guest. Now, you've also got to take into account that the mini golf and the arcade are cash pay. So regardless of whether or not you use on-site or off-site property management, your guests are still going to have to pay out of pocket for those on-site amenities. All right, now as far as how the location serves your guests, guys, basically you're 6 minutes from Pirates Voyage, you are 15 minutes from the Myrtle Beach Promenade and Boardwalk, you are 11 minutes from Broadway at the beach, you're also 14 minutes from Family Kingdom, you are 20 minutes from the Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament, you're going to be 23 minutes from Market Common, 11 minutes from the Apache Pier, 12 minutes from Barefoot Landing. As far as the airport goes, you're only 22 minutes away. Now, golf, you're 10 minutes away from Top Golf, 19 minutes away from River Oaks Golf Club, 10 minutes away from Myrtle Wood Golf Club, 19 minutes away from World Tour Golf Links, 6 minutes away from Grand Strand Medical. As far as shopping goes, you are 18 minutes away from Coastal Grand Mall, Costco, and Best Buy, and 10 minutes away from the Tanger Outlets. With regards to groceries, you're looking at 8 minutes away from the Walmart Neighborhood Market, And that pretty much sums it up for how the location best serves your guests.
I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because this is the fastest growing area out of the 150 most populated areas in the entire United States for the last 3 years in a row, according to U.S. News and World Report. This helps to insulate our market from many of the ups and downs that the rest of our nation's real estate market experiences. This can help you have a more stable rental property. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because they have a tremendous upside when compared to money market accounts and the stock market, due to the appreciation they earn and the potential of higher annual yields through their gross rental income when compared to these other investments. Money market accounts and the stock market don't have the upside of added appreciation. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because while our prices have risen and have held their value, we're also much cheaper than other places like Florida. Where else can you go and find an oceanfront condo for as little as $100,000? If you're getting into the real estate game or expanding your current portfolio, the bang for your buck is sitting right on the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina oceanfront.
Now, we're going to assume that Unit 1103's purchase price of $349,900 is the same as the appraised value. Now, when dividing that over 27.5 years, it gives you an annual taxable income deduction of as much as $12,723.64 for this rental property. If that doesn't get you excited, guys, just wait till you see the appreciation on these units. All right, so let's talk through appreciation. Back in 2014, if you were to buy a 3-bedroom unit here at the Sand Dunes Resort, it would cost you $152,791. Now, fast forward to 2023, that same average 3-bedroom unit is going to cost you $337,875. This is an increase in appreciated value by as much as $185,084. Guys, that's in the last 10 years. These 3-bedroom units have appreciated for as much as 121%. Now, you know that's got to get you excited. Now, leverage, the concept of using borrowed money to increase potential returns, is a concept that is both enticing and complex. It offers the opportunity to amplify gains, but it also does come with its fair share of risk. So let's delve into the world of leverage, especially in the context of Myrtle Beach oceanfront condo investing. We're going to talk through a $100,000 cash purchase in an oceanfront condo. We're going to compare that with a $500,000 cash purchase where you're both putting down, in both instances, only $100,000 cash. So when we dive into the very first purchase, let's say you find a condo you like, it's worth $100,000, you buy it cash, you only have $100,000 invested in this unit. Now, over the course of 5, maybe 7 or 10 years, it does appreciate $100,000. It doubles in value. So now you have $100,000 in the investment and it's worth currently $200,000 on the market, giving you a $100,000 profit. All right, so we're going to work through some very simple math here, guys. Your initial investment is $100,000. Your appreciation is $100,000. It's doubled in value. The value of the condo after the appreciation has risen to $200,000. If you take the $100,000 cash that you initially invested, subtracted from the $200,000 after you sold it, once it's appreciated, you're left with $100,000 in profit. All right, so let's explore putting down $100,000 on a $500,000 4-bedroom oceanfront condo. So you're still using that same $100,000, but because you're using leverage, you're taking a loan out, you're using financing, you are having to pay on that principal and interest every single month. That same $100,000 gives you a whole lot more purchasing power when you finance. Now, just like your efficiency unit, let's assume that this property doubles in appreciated value over the next 5, 7, or even 10 years. That $500,000 property is worth now $1 million, but you only came out of pocket with $100,000 cash down on your loan. Now, in this scenario, you've still invested $100,000, but because you've taken out a loan for the additional $400,000 and the property has appreciated to $1 million, you are left with $400,000 in profit because of the appreciation in this unit. And you've still only spent the same $100,000 of your money. You put $100,000 in, you took a loan out for $400,000, the property appreciated to $1 million. If you subtract that $400,000 loan out, if you subtract your initial $100,000 that you put into the property, you are still left with $500,000 profit due to the appreciation. Now, you will have to factor in interest throughout the lifetime of the loan and how long it takes you to repay the loan in full. So, these are just very general numbers. If you want to get a little bit more specific, then you'd obviously need to get a loan amortization schedule from a lender on this type property investment, and then come up with a timeline for how long it would take you to pay it off. Now, you can easily do this using rental projections based on the historical data of how the condo is rented out in the past and its average annual profitability. You'd then take that profitability each year and apply it to your loan. And you could get a pretty good guess as to when you should be able to pay that loan off in full and the exact numbers on the profit that you can make in this deal. So if you pay that loan off in 3 years, obviously you're not paying, full interest payments for 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, however long you have it financed for. So obviously you're going to make more profit. If you were to pay it off in 5 years or 7 years, again, it's going to be a little less profit because you are carrying a loan that does have interest, and you will have to pay that entire loan back along with those interest payments. Now, again, I'm using very, very general terms just to illustrate the concept and the power of appreciation, and to show you that you can spend $100,000 cash in a smaller unit, and yes, it can double and make you some money, or you could spend $100,000 down and get a loan using the power of leverage and possibly make even more money. Now, which is a better use of the $100,000? Again, in my opinion, it's pretty clear that by paying down on a loan and using the power of leverage, you can obviously generate a whole lot more profit. Now, that's going to be contingent upon you repaying that loan as soon as possible and the specifics of your particular unit, its profitability, and, of course, any factors like special assessments that may come up in the resort, although you can time the buy of your property so that way all those special assessments are taken care of. It's very simple. You have a broker, get the meeting minutes from the HOA, find out when they're doing all their major projects. Let's say they're doing it from 2016 to 2021. Well, very simply, guys, you're going to make that purchase on the tail end of all those major improvements. So that way you can buy into the Oceanfront condo resort when they finished all the work. So you shouldn't have really any major special assessments during your ownership if you only plan on owning, let's just say, for 7 years or 10 years and paying that loan off quickly. So anyways, that's an excellent strategy for investing in an oceanfront condo and using the power of leverage in order to maximize the profit that you can bring in on a deal.
Look at what's coming up next.
Beach and gift shop. Super cool on-site gift shop. And even a little arcade in here. Guys, how cool is that? Now, before you delve into leveraging, it's crucial to understand the risk and rewards. So let's dive into a handful of warnings and insights on leveraging. Market volatility. Now, while leverage can definitely magnify your gains in a rising market, it can also amplify your losses in a declining market. You want to make sure that you understand the market trends and the potential risk before leveraging your investments. As far as market trends go, there are all kinds of trends in our market. One is investors typically buy and hold these oceanfront condos for 5 to 6 years. They ride the appreciation up and then they sell the investment. That's a typical strategy for investing in an oceanfront condo. Another trend you might encounter is off-season sales. A lot of people will make their money in the peak season and put their properties on the market in the off season in an attempt to get that property sold while the cash flow is going to be lower on the property. So they'll make their money and then want to sell it. So it might be advantageous for you to buy in the off-season months just due to that one factor. Cash flow considerations. Now, when you're using financing to make your investment, you want to make sure that you have a positive cash flow. You want to make sure there's more than enough cash to cover the principal and the interest, the insurance, the maintenance cost, pretty much everything associated with operating that oceanfront condo investment. You don't want to be negative because that is very quickly going to erode any potential profits you can make on the investment. Now that's where I come into play. I'm going to help you identify the oceanfront condos that have a historical performance of being profitable. We're going to run what your principal and interest are, what your operating costs are, the taxes on the unit, the cleanings, the estimated cleaning cost. I mean, your HOAs annualized for the year. We're going to dive into the meeting minutes and the HOA budget to ensure that basically all the major projects are done, or where the resort is on their major projects. Maybe they're halfway through them. Maybe they don't have any going on. They did them 5 years ago. We're going to help you time that by so that way when you get into that oceanfront condo resort, you're not paying for it like crazy, eroding your profits. A solid and professional broker does that for you. So get in contact with me no matter where you are in the buying process. If you have questions or you're interested in learning about how to own and operate an oceanfront condo here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, don't be a stranger. 843-360-1737. Send me a text message, shoot me an email. My contact information is all over the place. I'm excited. I get calls and emails from investors just like you looking to make a move here in our market, looking to make that purchase. They're just getting started, their first time, they're seasoned, whatever it is. Don't let procrastination beat you. Make contact, let's have the conversation, let's get you informed so you can start making some savvy investment decisions here in the Myrtle Beach market. Debt management. You're going to want to make sure that you have a robust plan in place for staying on top of your debt load. You're going to increase your debt obligations when you take on, financing an oceanfront condo investment in our market. So it's going to be super important that you have you're on top of a significant plan to make sure you're managing your debt appropriately, you're paying those bills on time, and you have adequate reserves in case there are economic downturns. It's not always roses. There are, seasons that we go through when the market takes a hit. There are times when the market's great and you do super well. But in the downturns, you need to be prepared for those. You need to be stashing cash away, much like oxygen containers when you're climbing Mount Everest. You want to make sure you have an excessive amount of cash, if at all possible, to make sure that you can fall back on those hard times or the negative downturns in our market. So you need to make sure you have a robust plan in place for managing your debt, bringing on an investment that uses financing. Diversification. Now, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. While leveraging can be lucrative, you want to make sure you spread your investments in different resorts. Maybe you go with an efficiency in one. I heard of an efficiency that brought in $80,000 in Myrtle Beach. Maybe you go with a 4-bedroom at a different resort. So that way, in case one resort has a bad year or an off year, you're hedged in because you have your investment diversified across multiple resorts in our market. So that way, you weather those downturns a little bit better. So it's just a smart move to make sure you are diversified if at all possible. If you're interested in hiring me for $10,000, I will come out and meet with you and your team. We will develop a robust plan to identify the oceanfront condos that are going to be best for your particular financial goals. We will also talk about possibly putting in a program at your company for an oceanfront condo purchase for your employees to use. And basically, any person on site at your company that's interested in investing in a Myrtle Beach oceanfront condo, I will help them identify oceanfront condos that I think are a smart move based on their personal financial objectives. It cost me $10,000. It cost you $10,000 for me to come out and meet with you and spend an entire day with your team. Get in contact with me, send me a text message, 843-360-1737. And if you're interested in me speaking at one of your events, I'd be more than happy to present various case studies in our market of some extremely successful oceanfront condos. I did hear of a 4-bedroom oceanfront condo at the Ocean Reef bringing in $207,000 a year in gross rental income, and that's a lot of money. The particular owner of that one owns 27 units in our market. I just spoke to another gentleman today. He owned 14 at one time. I think he sold a few. He is still buying. The point is, he quit his full-time job and does Airbnb, VRBO, and whatever else he does to book these rentals. So guys, it does make money. It is an excellent opportunity to transition out of your current business, out of your current lifestyle. Maybe you're in retirement and you're looking for a way to supplement your income. No matter what it is, even if you just want a place to stay a few months out of the year, a few weeks out of the year, and make some extra cash for multiple streams of income to pay the bills, please get in contact with me. I would love to help you find and identify an additional stream of income that could add $10,000 or $15,000 or $25,000 a year to your current income stream. This could be the difference of you traveling to a place that you've always wanted to go to, going on a dream vacation. Could be the difference of you having enough income to purchase the home that you want, to pay college tuition for an older daughter, AKA I have a 21-year-old at Virginia Tech, or paying extra dentist bills, or all the things that come up in our lives that we need additional income for. Multiple streams of income are always a smart move, and I'm here to help you identify and find those. So don't be a stranger. 843-360-1737. My name's Brandon. This is Keller Williams, reaching out to you from the Shorewise Wealth Channel. Come on, get in contact with me, guys.
And now, it is the moment you have been waiting for, and one of the most exciting parts of the video. Let's break down your projected gross rental income and all your expenses for both a cash and financing purchase so that you understand how operating an oceanfront condo impacts you financially.
All right, guys, so let's talk about Unit 1103 right here at the Sand Dunes Resort. So this unit, of course, is located on the 11th floor. It's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Very nice floor as soon as you walk in. Shiplap on the walls and the entranceway for the hallway. There is designer work on the walls, accent wall, fireplace. I mean, it is very, very nice. I will tell you, the rooms are spacious. There's a nice, good-sized owner's closet in there with a great lock on it. That's something that you always want to look out for if you're self-managing. And then you've also got a really, really spacious balcony, which of course is your moneymaker for oceanfront condos. So guys, this unit has excellent touch to it. The owner did an excellent job updating it, making sure it has those finishing touches so that way it shows up great in your Airbnb and VRBO photos. Now, the Sands Dune Resort is absolutely running. The grounds are beautiful. They're landscaped well. It's clean. There's no trash or junk anywhere. I mean, it is all in all an excellent resort, and it is quickly becoming one of my favorites. I mean, they have an on-site water park that is gorgeous. They have pools, multiple pools, gigantic lazy river. They've got a glow-in-the-dark or black light mini golf, which is super cool. They've got an on-site store and a really cool restaurant and a beachfront bar and restaurant. I mean, like, this place is quickly stacking up as one of my favorites here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Now, they do have anywhere from efficiencies to 3-bedroom units, with 1 4-bedroom unit that has sold in this complex. They're both Oceanview and oceanfront units. They're going to range from 350 square feet all the way up to 3,338 square feet. Now, there are all kinds of accommodations and amenities, as I've covered a bunch of them already. In the rooms, you are going to have private balconies, fully equipped kitchens, washers and dryers, microwaves. I mean, they pretty much have everything that you're going to be needing or looking for on vacation. As far as the on-site amenities go, they do have an arcade. It's currently under construction, and they are in process of opening a second restaurant on site here. They do have a little pizzeria, and also, of course, that glow-in-the-dark mini golf. They have numerous indoor and outdoor pools, guys. I have not put a number on them because they're everywhere, it feels like. And of course, I did notice 2 different lazy rivers. The one up front is by the water park is absolutely huge. It's gigantic, super cool. And then there is one towards the rear of the building that again is oceanfront, oceanside. Now let's talk about how Unit 1103 stacks up as far as gross rental income. Now it did bring in, somewhere around $60,000. For an exact number, please get in contact with me. I'll be more than happy. If you send me a text message with your email, I'll be more than happy to send over the rental documents for you so you can see exactly how much it brought in. Now let's talk through the projected profitability of a 3-bedroom unit here at the Sand Dunes Resort. Now, I'm going to jump right into the gross rental income at $72,159. Again, I just want to throw a caveat out here. Unit 1103 did not bring in $72,159 in gross rental income. It brought in somewhere in the 60s. If you want the exact number, please send me a text message or give me a call. I'll be more than happy to send that out to you. Now, for our purposes though, I'm going to roll with that $72,159 that another 3-bedroom unit did bring in here at the Sand Dunes Resort. Now, if you're using a property manager that charges you 10% like Evolve, which I do recommend to my clients because you don't want the property management company to take all of your profit out of the deal. Evolve advertises you on all the major marketing channels and they do coordinate with your cleaning services, so they are a lot cheaper. I think it's a good deal. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you found a better arrangement other than self-managing. If you can self-manage, of course, go for it. You're definitely going to save yourself the most money that way. But let's get back to these numbers, guys. So if you're using a property manager that charges you 10%, your expense is $7,215.90, which brings you to a subtotal of $64,943.10 after property management fees are paid. Now, with estimated taxes based on 2020 at $2,721.31, estimated HO6 insurance at $2,000, cleaning services based on 27 bookings at $200 per cleaning at $5,400, and annualized HOA dues coming out to $16,668. Your estimated expenses totaling $26,789.31. Now, by subtracting from your subtotal, again, that's after property management fees of $64,943.10 for your total estimated expenses of $26,789.31, your projected profit on this unit when buying with cash is $38,153.79. Now, I do want to point out that when you make a purchase, when you purchase an investment property in the state of South Carolina, you are going to have to pay some personal property taxes on the furnishings. In my opinion, those are marginal, but do be aware that I did not include that expense in these expenses here. Now, moving right along to financing. Now, as we already mentioned, your gross rental income here is $72,159 in gross rental income. If you're using a property manager, again, that charges 10%, that's $7,215.90, which brings you to a subtotal of $64,943.10 after your property management fees are paid. Now, at a purchase price of $349,900 with a 20% down payment, bringing you to a total of $69,980 for your down payment. If you assume an 8.24% interest rate for 30 years with that 20% down payment, your principal and interest are going to total $25,200 each year. With estimated taxes based on the 2020 year taxes at $2,721.31, estimated HO6 insurance again at $2,000, and the cleaning cost based on 27 cleanings at $200 per cleaning for a total of $5,400. Your annualized HOA dues are $16,668. This brings your estimated total expenses to $51,989.31. Now, by subtracting from your subtotal after property management fees are paid of $64,943.10 for your total estimated expenses of $51,989.31, you are at a projected loss of $12,953.79. Now, guys, it does not always work out to your advantage to finance. You're going to find this out very, very quickly. You do have to find those rare unicorns in our market that are still profitable when financing. As soon as you add that principal and interest in, it does change things. So let's real quick compare the average 3-bedroom unit across all property types in Myrtle Beach with an oceanfront condo. So let's first talk through the average 3-bedroom unit. The average 3-bedroom rental in our market, guys, across all property types averages 153 nights booked, which is 44% of the year. Has a daily average rental rate of $200 and brings in between $31,781 and $46,083 each year in gross rental income. Now, a 3-bedroom rental properties make up roughly 17% of the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina rental market. There's not nearly as many 3-bedroom units in our market as 1- and 2-bedroom units. So you can expect to pay a little bit of a premium because they are in demand. Now, I did find a 3-bedroom unit here at the Sand Dunes Resort that brought in $72,159 in 2023. Now, by investing in a 3-bedroom oceanfront condo here at the Sand Dunes Resort, compared to all types of rentals in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, you could have made, on the low end, $26,076 more in gross rental income and as much as $40,378 on the high end of things. Now, it's pretty clear to me that by investing in an oceanfront condo, especially compared to all other property types in the Myrtle Beach market, it's a clear winner.